That's me. I'm on right now. I'm sitting outside the banquet hall for our holiday, like Christmas company little gathering deal we're doing. And I was watching um, Goody Beats video today on how to get back into ketosis the fastest. And some of you may take this as me bashing him, but I'm not. I'm just going to speak openly about some of the points that he put out. Goody Beats was trying to teach people how to get back into ketosis the fastest, from being on their holiday food and stuff like that. And I don't want to take anything away from him. And I know Goody Beats is an athlete, and he, is a bodybuilder, and he's very good at what he does. But the one thing that I find that people that tailor this big message to so many people out there is they often lose the very principle behind why we do what we do. The very principle on the ketogenic diet is to not show ketones. I mean, obviously that's what you want. The principle is, good morning, to cut the foods out that have been destroying you for so long. And that's why the ketogenic diet works, because you're cutting the inflammatory sugars, you're cutting the starchy carbs and stuff out. The very principle behind it is removing all these inflammatory foods that allow you to achieve a better health. And if you have achieved a nutritional ketosis state in the process, then great. There are some people that never even achieve that, or they're so low. Sorry, I'm trying to stop my hand from blocking the phone. They're so low, showing ketones that they're still getting results. Some of them, 6, 7, 8 months later, they're like zero point 0.4, zero point 0.5, zero point 0.6, zero point 0.7 millimolar on their ketones, but they've still lost 60, 70 pounds. Everybody thinks that you're supposed to try to achieve this extremely high ketone number by being on a ketogenic diet. And what he put out was how to get back into ketosis the fastest. You don't have to worry about that. What I would simply like people to do, coming from, a lot of people look to me as like their keto coach. There's a lot of people that message me and say, "Hey, coach, can you?" And they don't pay a dime. And these are people that have been following me for years. And I treat my relationship with them not only as a friend, but as a coach, as a mentor, somebody that's been doing this for a while. The very thing that you do not put emphasis in is trying to force yourself back into a state of ketosis. The What's going on, Mr. Alex? From the Netherlands. Wow. We got people from all over the world watching. People will have holiday meals and it doesn't fit their profile of keto. And then they often look to YouTubers and other people to give them advice. How do I fix having those cheat meals? How do I fix having that holiday meal? You shouldn't worry about that. What you should worry about is going back to eating keto foods. By forcing yourself into this 16 plus hour fasted state, by going zero carb, by doing all this athletic training of fasted and stuff like that, trying to get back into ketosis, is almost like an unspoken punishment. This is what I call the unspoken punishment principle of forcing yourself back into clean eating. That's something that I never want anybody to do. What I want people to focus on is going back to eating the clean foods. The very principle behind what's going to get you into ketosis is cleaning it up, getting right back on track, and following that regimen that you were following before that. Fasting yourself into ketosis, training yourself fasting into ketosis, going back zero carb into ketosis is the wrong way to do that. And I'm sorry that some people may see this, but I'm not sorry at the same time as an attack towards Goody Beats. The video he put out about getting back into ketosis, to me, and this is my personal opinion, is the wrong message to get out to people, especially new people. You make choices that don't fit your plan, but you can fix them by simply going back to the very simple things that allow you to stay on schedule. By trying to fabricate this fasting lifestyle that you're not used to get over the holiday carbs and stuff is simply going to lead you into failing. What ends up happening is you get a bunch of new people that start keto and they slip up, they have a holiday or something like that, and they don't just simply go back into eating keto foods. They try to listen to this fasting stuff, go zero carb, And then I see weeks later more cheat meals, more slip ups, more cheat meals, more slip ups. Is because they're forcing themselves to do something that's very unnatural when it comes down to it. Ketones are a beautiful thing. They're therapeutic, they're a great fuel. It's something our body can live off of, but you will get back there. And to simply say that you need to fast to get back into ketosis the fastest is not really the right way to do it, or the right way to explain it anyway. Because if you've been on a ketogenic diet for any amount of time, let's just say, arguably, let's just say 4, 5, 6 months, somewhere in there. Some people are better, more towards the 4 month mark. Some people are, or they have to be on a ketogenic diet for about 6 months before they can have that cheat meal. And then within a day or two, they're already starting to show ketones back on there. It's like your body has its own memory, that bank that says, okay, back to keto. Here we go. Food's cleaned up. We're right back at it. This is what simply works. By fasting yourself back into ketosis or going zero carb is the unspoken punishment that I tell people never to do. If you have a holiday meal, you partake in the festivities with your family and stuff like that. If you go out with your girlfriend, your wife, your kids, you're celebrating of an event with your company, you simply go right back to eating the clean foods. You fast yourself back into a clean state, because a lot of people fall off the wagon that way. A lot of people find that they have more urges and stuff that come back by doing that. Do not go zero carb just because you're trying to get back into ketosis, because some of you often know that going zero carb doesn't put you back into ketosis. A lot of you show such low ketone numbers, you're not happy with that. So by saying going zero carb carnivore, that should fix the problem. A lot of you often know that that's not going to fix the problem. Your ketone levels are 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, just the start of nutritional ketosis. That's not the way to fix it. The unspoken punishment, fasting yourself back into ketosis, is not the way to do it. Go back to eating clean keto foods. That's my message, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. It moves it up in the algorithm. If you found any kind of information helpful here at all, please share it. And if you're new here, thank you. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to go enjoy my holiday event. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, don't push that unspoken punishment on anybody, because that leads to more failures than simply just going back to clean keto. Thank you.